Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I'm Andy Signor, and it's been a crazy day here in the United States. I don't like what I'm seeing on TV, and I almost didn't even want to post anything today given everything that's happening, but I thought, you know what, let's do some good news for the Justice for Johnny Depp crowd, because I've been teasing this, and I wanted to reveal some good information about this pesky rumor out there that Warner Brothers was greenlighting an Amber Heard Mera HBO Max series. Well, I'm happy to report I've spoken to my sources, same sources who've been writing a lot of stuff I've been reporting of recently, and they've confirmed with me that the story is total BS. It's not happening. She's not making a show for them. In fact, they've been pushing her out of the movie. They've been writing it in a way where they can push her out of the movie. Why would they double down and shoot more if they're currently doing that? Let's break down how this rumor started, get to it, but let's first celebrate. No, this is not happening. She has not earned her own spin-off series. So this is how the rumors get started. So this came out first. I saw Small Screen reporting this. And I've actually, on this show, I gave them some props over the Addams Family series. But the reality is, then the author wrote me, and I remembered, I don't like this site. They came out hard against me about Spider-Man 3, where I called that Tobey Maguire was there. They said he wasn't. They ridiculed me online, and then as soon as they realized they got some information from other people saying, oh, it looks like it is happening, he came back with his tail between his legs, apologizing, and never really properly, publicly fixed that. So, I couldn't remember when I first reported it, but he reminded me, and this time I'm going to be honest about it. Yeah, I can't condone Small Screen. They're clearly hit or miss on this, and I've proven they're a miss, and I don't like that guy for calling me out the way he did. But that's where this started. But if you go to the source of Small Screen, where this first came from, he's quoting that this was coming from Daniel Rickman's Patreon page. Now, Daniel Rickman is a guy here who does a lot of scoops, but he makes you pay for them. And so you basically go and it's like $2, $5, $10 to get his scoops. And look, this guy has been right sometimes, but it's sort of like he pays it behind a paywall, so that way he throws a lot of darts at the board, is what I've gathered from him. And sometimes they hit, sometimes they don't. But you can't say everything Daniel Rickman has reported has come true. But that's where this came from. And so the talks was that after months of speculation, Heard might be replaced as Mera. However, it sounds that Warner Brothers are very much on Heard's side. When I say Heard on Heard's side, of course, I'm talking about the whole Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp thing. And then they sort of go and explain. Anyway, what they're doing here, again, even they call it rumor. Everyone sort of mentions the rumor. There's not really anything to report here as Small Screen's doing. But what sites like Small Screen do is they know you are not just bots. You are people that will click. And so they put this sort of triggering headlines out there to sort of get attention. And the reality is, Small Screen they didn't even mention the fact that they've actually reported on this previously. Back in November, they said it was going to be a movie by Warner Brothers. And this came from Geekocity's Mikey Sutton, who I can't verify or confirm. I don't know who that is. But apparently reported by him that there's a Mera Amber Heard movie coming out after that fact that Warner Media found that it would be very difficult to fire Heard. Again, things have changed. So look, all of this is just rumor, but Sutton wrote an insider explained that they see it no differently than the boycott of Marvel Studios' Captain Marvel film, which proved to be ineffective as it brought in over $1 billion to Disney. They believe it is artificially inflated and most likely politically motivated. They don't base their decision on web chatter. You look, this isn't real. This is not the case. They absolutely are paying attention to drama. AT&T, which bought this, sorry, Mike, I don't know what you're talking about. They want to avoid drama at all costs. That's why they removed Johnny from Fantastic Beasts 3 since this happened. So, look, this is where it comes from. People have been trying to trigger this and post this to you guys to get you guys to react, and then it gets, it's really getting serious when We Got This Covered, who I've notoriously warned you guys of is not a reputable source at all. They're out there also sort of calling out these sources and, here's what's happening. Amber Heard's future has been constantly into question. But again, according to insider Daniel Rickman, he just sort of puts these out there and then people sort of, I think a lot of these bad sites just subscribe to him for $2 and then get these scoops and immediately go write them. And so, of course, this is just this one source is saying. And then Grace Randolph has painted a very different picture of what's going on behind the scenes. Grace Randolph claimed that Aquaman 2 is being written in such a way that allows for Mera's role to be reduced if things go against her in the next lawsuit with Depp. Furthermore, a new female supporting lead, possibly played by an Asian actress, is apparently being added to balance things out, according to Grace. This is such a safe thing to do, but the reality is her report here. I've heard similar chatter that they're sort of trying to wait and see, but they currently have no basis to fire her yet, but they want to be careful in case they need to. I mean, that makes sense. It's not really a scoop. But anyway, that then goes to Cosmic Book News, another site that is not reliable. They're wrong a lot. They've definitely been wrong a lot of stuff. But this one now, instead of counting Daniel Rickman, now they're quoting Grace, because Grace likes to swoop in and sort of take any leads that Daniel or others put out there and then sort of make it their own. And so now she's confirming, the rumor is true. My source says it will take place mostly on land. Explain why she's not a big part of Aquaman 2. They're hoping to announce it in the next few months if they get a good script and showrunner. Producer Peter Safran becoming a key DCU player. So look, as I told you in the beginning, this isn't true. They're not working on this show. And the way that Grace writes these scoops, which just irritates me to no end, because I made a whole video disproving Grace. You can, I'll put it up here, in fact, if you want to watch, or I'll put it at the end. She has proven herself to be not a reliable source of news, which is sad because I want to respect her, but she puts these out there and then never admits that she's wrong, and that's just not good when you're doing the scoop business. But in the case for Justice for Johnny Depp, she's all over the place playing every side. But like, look at this. She says it's true, but then she says, my source says it'll mostly take place on land to explain why she's not a big part of Aquaman 2. So you're telling me, Grace, that they're removing her from Aquaman 2, but they're making a whole new series. Well, then why are they removing her from Aquaman 2? Wouldn't you want to just keep her in Aquaman 2 and then have your star of the Mera series in that and then also launch a show? Isn't that more sensical? I just don't understand her scoop here. Does that make sense to any of you? Am I crazy? Tell me down in the comments below what you think here, because it feels like if you're cutting her out of the Aquaman 2, then you should cut her out of the movie, right? Also, if I said Amber Heard too many times, am I going to get ads in this video? Let's see. Tell me. Thank you for watching. If they showed up, if they didn't, oh well, let me know in the comments. But anyway, so she's saying this, she's playing it both ways. She's going to be cut at Aquaman 2, but they're going to make a whole series for her. That makes sense. And they're also hoping to announce it in the next few months if they get a good script and a showrunner. If. So she's covering her bases. So when this doesn't prove true, she can sort of put it out there, float it out there, and then get some clicks, some attention from the Johnny fans. And then, she can play it safe. Like, well, I said if. I did say if. And I did say she wasn't a part of Aquaman 2, so I wasn't wrong. That's what she does, guys. It's immensely frustrating. So, look, they all spit this out, a lot of keywords, trying to get it in there and then replay all this stuff. So you guys get worried, you share it out there, and that's what happens. So I'm sorry to post this earlier. Today's been crazy. Like I said, I don't like what's happening in our country right now. I made a whole stream over on Jody's Corner. I don't even know. I think it's members only now. But look, I wanted to try and send some good news out to the Johnny Depp fans, because look, this isn't true. It's not true. According to my sources who I've come to prove themselves and I trust, I report, I'm told that this is totally a non-story. This is all just clickbait to try and get people upset. HBO Max is not working on a Mera series. They're still trying to figure out what to do with her in Aquaman 2. I'm hearing she is still in that. I'm hearing that they sort of are unsure because apparently they can't fire her contractually. She's on deck, but they also haven't officially greenlit the movie still, even though it seems imminent that they're going to. But it's still very up in the air what's going to happen with her. It's clear, as I've previously reported, Amber is out there trying to fan the flames to try and guilt Warner Brothers into keeping her, especially given that she seemingly won the verdict, which we all know she didn't. Johnny's appeal is amazing. The documents, as I've reported, well, I'll put the Johnny Depp playlist at the end so you can catch up if you missed some of this stuff. But it seems clear she's just out there trying to do defense mode to try and get these parts. So this Amber Heard story, I don't even know if this one's spread by her, to be honest. I'm sure she's loving that this is out there. But this one is likely just clickbait chatter from some of these websites trying to exploit the justice for Johnny Depp traffic and clicks that you guys all give. So take it obviously as it is, because it's not true. Thank you to my sources for confirming this one. Sorry it took so long to get to you guys, but I got lots more coming here on the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, can you make sure you are subscribed? Sometimes YouTube just unsubscribes people. If you are, make sure you hit that all alerts, check out my videos, smash that like button, and leave a comment. When you see a video in your feed, do your best to watch it. Even if it's just in the background, it helps the algorithm. January is the worst time of year for creators. So hit the join, hit the links down below to donate, to not even just to me, to any of your favorite creators. I know it's also tough for a lot of you out there, so I get it if you can't. But if you're able to, hey, that stimulus check, I just got mine. I'm going to give it to some of my favorite creators. I'm going to give a little bit out to some of my favorites as well, because you got to spread the joy in this season out there. January is the worst for digital creators. They just drop the floor from after you. So thanks for at least watching and supporting and subscribing. I really appreciate all of you guys. Stay tuned here on Popcorn Planet for more videos. And there it is. The playlist on the left is all my Johnny Depp videos if you want to go catch up. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay tuned for more.